Hi, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. Welcome. So I'm sitting on a stool because you could use this for this shoulder release sequence, and also you could use a strap for one of the exercises. So have those handy if you would like to use them. The reason why you don't need to necessarily use a stool is because I teach this actually to standing up in Tadasana or mountain posture, but you might want to sit down and be a bit more comfortable. So find something without a back, or if you have got a back on a chair, sit forward so that you've got room to bring your hands back and clasp behind. And there's a couple of, there's another one where you bring your hands behind. So grab anything you like it could be a strap when we go back into this stretch here where you clasp your hands together, and something to sit on if you want to. Otherwise, join me in standing up. Okay, great. See you in a moment.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
Okay, I'm going to start in mountain posture, and like I said before, you can use a stool if you'd like to. In mountain posture, we have the feet hip-width apart, but in this particular sequence, I'm really happy if you have shoulder width or slightly wider feet. That's fine, just be a bit more relaxed there. So find a comfortable position for your feet, and really be conscious during this practice to lift up through the arches of the feet, which engages the legs. So notice how your arches lift as you maybe even lift your big toe. You could do that to help. And then you start to engage your abdominal muscles around here and your pelvic floor as you lift your legs, so from the root up. And this helps with alignment for the whole posture. So with these exercises, we'll really focus on keeping strong core muscles all around here. I will keep repeating it, I'm sure, during this sequence. So take a moment with your eyes closed and rest in mountain posture for a moment. Tadasana, relaxing your shoulders and your face. Taking a few deep breaths. Gently soften as you exhale. And as you inhale, noticing a subtle lengthening through the crown of the head, lifting of the arches of the feet, engaging the leg muscles. Then open the eyes. We'll start by loosening the knees and bring in a little bit of swinging, twisting. Here you might want to open the legs a little bit further, just for this warm-up exercise. Move from side to side, bending the knees slightly, freeing up the arms. Exhaling through the nose. Using your deep breaths in and breaths out to guide this movement. So the breath is guiding you on how fast you're moving or how slow, the speed. And then begin to reduce the breath and the movement and coming back to stillness. And we can readjust the feet if you wish a little bit. So they might be hip-width apart. And then just ragdoll, so just bounce yourself up and down a little bit on your knees. If you're seated, you could just obviously swing and twist from the waist up. And then ragdoll from the waist up. Take a couple of alternate shoulder movements like this. Lovely. And hips. And then relax down. Fantastic. So the aim is just to get ourselves nice and relaxed in the body before we start. Okay, so Starting with shoulder rotations, we're drawing the shoulders forward. 5 breaths. 3, 4, 5, and then backwards. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with that one, sorry, it's not breath, it's movements. It'll be probably in line with your breath as well. Okay, so we're going to turn the thumbs back so they're facing behind you, so it feels a little bit unusual. And then we're going to inhale up and exhale down so that the arms are parallel with the mat. We're going to do that 5 times. Breath in, tuck in tummy, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Lovely. 3, 4, 5. Now if you find it difficult to go all the way up, you can just go as far as you can and then releasing down. Lovely. So we're going to take the hands for the next exercise onto the back of the head. And this is a shoulder exercise, shoulders and arms. So you could move the head forward and the head back if your neck is happy with it, but only if your neck is happy with it. Otherwise, really focus on the shoulders, and that can actually be a great thing to do anyway. So tuck in your tummy and your pelvic floor, so lifting up the pelvic floor. Inhale up and bring the shoulders a little bit back. The elbows are a little bit back and the shoulder blades going towards each other. Exhale forward. So 5 times. Inhale up, tuck in tummy. Exhale forward, releasing tummy. Inhale, shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, elbows towards each other. Inhale up. Exhale, one more. Inhale. And exhale. Brilliant. Gently bringing the arms down. Fantastic. Okay, so here we're going to clasp the hands behind us, bringing the palms together. So I'll show you what that looks like. So the shoulder blades are coming towards each other, arms are straight, and you're clasping and the palms are together. So if that doesn't quite work for you, of course the palms don't have to be exactly together, but the main thing is this is a shoulder stretch and opening up the chest. Okay, so 5 breaths here, standing in Tadasana, lifting up tummy, arches of the feet. 5 breaths in your own time. Engaging the abdomen really helps. Keeping your alignment. Wonderful. And when you've taken your 5 breaths, gently release the arms down. Let's have a little move of the arms. Great. Okay, fantastic. So we're going to bring the arms stretched out forwards, and we're clasping the hands, but we're turning the hands around and the palms are stretched out away from us. See how that feels, taking 5 breaths in your own time. Keeping the shoulders nice and loose, soft. The neck is not taking no tension in the neck. You can just relax the head from the neck. Deep Ujjayi breath if you know Ujjayi. One breath. Lovely. And release down. Let's have a little movement out. And we're going to do this over the head. So the same principle. Palms facing out. This time towards the ceiling. So really tucking in tummy here. So we need to have nice strong abs. Navel back to spine, lifting up pelvic floor, straight arms as much as possible. Obviously loosen them if you need to. Of course, your 5 breaths here too. In your own time. My abdomen's really engaged, keeping my alignment nice and straight here. See this here? And then when you finish your 5 breaths, lowering the arms down, fantastic. And just take a few rolls forward and back. Just a couple to loosen up. That's great. Okay, so we're going to come into the Gomukasana, which is the cow-faced arms. We're going to start with a preliminary exercise. So bringing the right arm up, and then the hands going between the shoulder blades here, and then the left hand up, clasping the elbow. Make sure you can move your head so you're not compromising your neck at all in your head. Making sure there's room, nice strong abs, lifting up pelvic floor, 5 breaths. Lovely. And when you finish your 5 breaths, relaxing that one down for a moment. And if you're going to need a strap, make sure you've got your strap handy. And then we're going to clasp the left hand underneath, so that the right hand's the one that's up like you were doing just before, and the left hand is coming down and clasping the right hand. So make sure it's your right elbow up, so you're doing the same one as before. And if you need to use this strap, and taking hold of the strap like this. It can be obviously a scarf or a belt or something like that as well. So 5 breaths, tucking in tummy. In your own time. So the lovely thing is, if you've got your hands behind with the strap or holding or clasping, is you can use the bottom hand to gently encourage the spine between the shoulder blades to tuck in a little bit, and it really helps with alignment and lengthening of the spine, and straightening of the spine. And then releasing that one down. You might want to shake any areas that have been stretched quite strongly. And we'll go on to the other side. So bringing up your left hand, left elbow towards the sky, and then the right hand is on top of the elbow. There we are, stretching out the tricep down here. Making sure there's room for your head. And lifting up through the arches of the feet, tucking in tummy. Relaxing in this posture. So making sure you're feeling relaxed all around your shoulders and your rib cage and your face muscles. When you've taken your 5 breaths, release, a moment of release, and then you can clasp behind like we did on the other side. So the right hand meets the left hand, clasping, or again, of course, use your strap or scarf or belt or something, a bit of clothing. And 5 breaths here. So encourage your lower arm or wrist or handle to gently guide the upper curvature in the spine forwards just a tiny bit, so that you have it's a gentle opportunity to straighten the spine, feeling a lengthening through the spine. And everywhere's quite soft, really. I mean, you're engaging your abs. There's a softening of the side body, the face, back of the neck. So it's really nice and loose, because your arms are doing all the work here. And after you finish your 5 breaths, gently relaxing down. That's good. Just have just a couple of little movements. You might want to sway from side to side if that was quite strong. And bringing in our final exercise and posture is Garudasana preliminary and exercise, and then the Garudasana arms. So that's the eagle arms, which looks like this. But we're starting with the preliminary. So bringing the right hand into the crease of the left elbow, and then stretching out all down here, this shoulder here, the right one, in for 5 breaths. It's quite a nice relaxed exercise, this one. Keeping the shoulder relaxed, this right shoulder. And of course the left one too. Soft face muscles. Lovely deep breaths as you take your 5 breaths in your own time. And then when you've finished your 5 breaths, we're going to turn it into Garudasana arms, eagle arms. So bring your right hand, scoop it around, it's like a twist, wrapping it around, and come into a namaste, a prayer posture, or prayer mudra, with your hands as much as you can. That's as much as I'm doing. With the thumbs go towards your face, and then you lift up the elbows so that your upper arms are parallel with the mat, if that feels okay, if it's not too strong on your shoulders, otherwise keep them down. And I'll show you, so keep your steady, deep breaths, nice and slow. 5 breaths. And then when you finish your 5 breaths, gently release the shoulders down and take a couple of rotations backwards and forwards. Whew. Feeling that shoulder release. And then we'll come into the other side. So starting with the preliminary exercise where you bring the left arm into the crease of the right elbow. Draw in the left shoulder, the left arm, and relax the shoulder, releasing with the breath. Remember to tuck your tummy in and lift up through the arches of your feet, lifting up pelvic floor. Five breaths. You can relax in this because this feels super gentle after some stronger stretches. And after your 5 breaths, we'll bring in the Garudasana arms. So again, you'll bring the left hand is coming around to meet the right hand. Obviously, if it doesn't quite work like this is fine. And you can always stay in the preliminary if you need to. And so the thumbs are towards the face. You're as much as you can in Namaste, the mudra, Anjali mudra. So lifting up The elbows means that the forearms become parallel with the mat, otherwise just keep them down. Stronger stretch. Tucking in tummy, lifting up arches of the feet, pelvic floor, and then some deep breaths. Wonderful. This is what it looks like from the side. Soft neck. Slow, steady breaths. And when you're ready and you've finished your 5 breaths, releasing the shoulders down. Strong. And rotating forwards. And rotating back. Wonderful. That's great. And then widening the legs a little bit if you wish. Taking some swinging and twisting. Freeing your arms, they're free now. Woo! That's pretty strong shoulder release. And resting back into standing, giving it body a little bit of a shake, get the arms a shake. Wonderful. Okay, well, I hope you found that helpful. So nice to have you. Thank you so much. Namaste. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my videos, then please subscribe. That really helps. And then, yeah, comment, like on this video. I love to hear how things were for you. And if you like, you know, any requests are great too. So whatever you fancy. And yeah, hopefully see you soon. Bye.
Flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see. Illusion